Hey guys, this is Gutsy here, bringing you another cast. You may have noticed something a bit different about this one if you haven't read the title or anything. Yes, this is a Dota 1 cast, so it is recent, so it's got the newest patch and all that stuff. And I just felt like it was time for me to do one because it's been a while, so. Unfortunately, a lot has changed. It's harder, like I have different internet and stuff, so I can't host my own games. And a lot of bots don't work anymore and stuff for you to host games, so I unfortunately do not have observer chat, so I will be blocking off the side of the screen so that the text cannot be seen, just because it's distracting, and we're going to be hearing bump, bump, bump all the time, but it's just one cast, so I think we can have an exception for that. And yeah, so other than that, let's get started. Whoops. So I am going to play this. And so at the moment they're just going to be picking. I'm actually going to speed it up a bit, and we'll see what the teams pick. I'm going to slow it down because we have a pick already. So down here it looks like we have Techies, we have Meepo. Techie's already teleporting up to top lane, so he's most likely, yep, going to be placing some shot mines. Pretty standard for Techies. Geomancer so far nothing at the moment. So we have Rizrak, the Goblin Shredder, up here for the Dire, along with Oroth, the Winter Wyvern. What else do we have? We have a Huskar, we have a Spirit Breaker. So far we've got like a ganker, another ganker, and I guess Geo for a carry. Techie's support, though he's gonna have to divide that up with his mines too. We've got Blade Master up here. Blade Master. Sorry, Juggernaut. With the Tango, Clarity Potion, boots. So that's actually pretty interesting to go the boots first. So he's got kind of like a safe build, but it's not fully safe. I guess he wants to make effective use out of his spins to keep them offensive. We've also got Rizrak, the Goblin Shredder, with a lot more safer items, more into stats and strength. Oroth, the Winter Wyvern. We've got Nakes up here, and down here I bought Spirit Breakers there. Who haven't we seen yet? Blue has picked Ember Spirit. So there's a lot of ganking heroes, and I'd say lane presence in the Radiance team, other than Techies, of course, who's pretty much always going to be hiding. And for the Dire, I mean, you've got a carry, ganker. We've got Nakes with just one tree. That's kind of interesting. Wonder what he's saving out for. But there's a carry. Oroth the Winter Wyvern is a support. And then, of course, Lanaya, ganker. Solo mid. So, which lane should I watch?
A player's forces are under attack.
Bot looks like it might be a bit interesting. So I think I'll watch bot, especially because we have a Nakes bot, so he will not be jungling. And he only has one support, there's no tri-lane, so it's going to be hard for him to farm, probably. Bear's melee, though, so Huskar's going to have to do some harass. He only has boots, no heals, so obviously going to be relying on his salve. Check up here. We've got Juggernaut. Actually, this is 2 melees versus 1 melee. Techies has placed 4 mines up here. Looks like 4 or 3-ish. Oh my goodness! Looks like he was placing some mines down here, and he's not going to be able to get the snakes. I don't think he can. Mid's going to have to come, but looks like he's a bit preoccupied. He's not wanting to come here. Does Spirit Breaker have charge? No, and it doesn't matter. There's a haste. He's gone. He's way out of the picture. So Techie's unable to catch up to him. And pretty much no one's going to catch up to him now. That was pretty close. I think he only had about 2 mines or so there. So it looks like we do have a first blood by Teal at bot. So basically Winter Wyvern was a bit too offensive there. Trying to keep back Techies from killing Nakes. And I guess Huskar decided to take advantage of that. So back to mid here, because I haven't really chosen a lane yet to focus. I think I was going to focus bot mostly, which does have 3 at the moment. Techies is down here. We've also got Bera and Huskar against the 2 up here. So Nakes is not going to be getting a whole lot of farm. He might have... What might happen is he may go to jungle, while Oroth has a soul ring, so he should be pretty good against the burning spears. He probably stayed out here bot and solo. Solo Oroth, although he's support, he's still a really good support, kind of like Abaddon. You know, can really make use of that solo EXP. Ember Spirit up here, and Juggernaut currently the only two at the moment. Looks like Rizrak is heading back. So it's currently 2-0 for the Radiant. And I'm liking Ember Spirit's build. It's just gonna really help him against the Juggernaut because he's playing a bit more offensive, and it's getting the lane pushed and stuff. So we'll see how that goes. Here mid, Gio's actually taking a big beating, but he's keeping up. He wants to, you know, keep his presence going. Lanaya with the 3 branches and 3 tango still, so she's, you know, level 5 compared to level 5. That's standard. That's all right. Rizrak, some more. Actually, he now has boots, so down here at bot, check out Barra taking a bit of damage. There's techies. Sneaking in here a bit. And Nake's got so a lot of boots in this game. You don't really see that much in Dota 2, but I do recall that in Dota 1 it is a big thing, going boots as fast as possible with a lot of heroes. It just gives you that offensive capabilities, also that early game, you know, escape, because a lot of heroes are pretty slow. So even techies has boots, rather than going for some branches and so by mask and stuff like that. Check out mid here. Gio's got his ult, so he should be taking a bit less damage. Also has the tranquils, his survivability should be better. Here comes a spin by Juggernaut. It looks like, nope. Ooh, maybe, I don't know. Hard to tell with Timbersaw there. But he's getting low on his heals, so he's gonna have to really be efficient with those tangos. So Techies is gonna teleport back. Looks like out of mana, just placing something. Actually, Techie says no bombs on the map. Looks like, I think the bombs up here exploded, and Techies didn't get the kill, I'm pretty sure. No, he didn't, but I think he contributed. We just missed that, though. But anyways, up here at top, looks like Ember Spirit doesn't stand a chance. Rizrak is pretty low, so Techie's not going to be able to get him. Again, just like with the Nake, so this is not good. And he's going to take the safe way up here, because if he took this way, you know, that'd be an easy kill for Barra's charge. Now Barra has to work for it. We're going to see what he does. No, he's going to cancel. And he's healed up pretty good now, too, so. Geomancer. Just one of the Geos. Keep a one at base to teleport. Or to heal. However, Lanaya is getting a lot of farm. Templar Assassin. Now has treads. It's pretty standard treads. Now remember, this is APEM. So since it's easy mode, rather than 1 gold a second, all the heroes are getting 2. So you're going to be noticing a lot more items coming out a bit faster than normal. Like if people were going hand to Midas and stuff like that, which I'm pretty sure no one's going, that would come out pretty fast. There's a pretty fast ring of health. Decent ring of health. It helps to make up for this. Like this game, Dota 1 has its slow aspects. Just pathing and just the entire gameplay itself. So the 2 bonus gold, in my opinion, evens it out with Dota 1. So Huskar's not going to stand a chance. Good Rambo by these 2. However, Nakes does not realize he's being tower dived. Is that a courier? I think it's the Dyers. It is. So Bear's not going to notice it, but Nakes might just fall here. Actually, there goes a salve. Good timing on that salve, but will it work? Actually, I think it just might. Nakes is too low in mana to use a slow, though. But Barra's... Ooh, there's a nice trap by Oroth. He's taking a lot of damage. This is actually getting pretty lethal. Here comes the teleport by someone. He's getting really low. Really, really low. He's gonna charge the bash him back. This is actually gonna... These 2 are both extremely low. Huskar should be able to pick both of them off easy peasy, which he does. So I guess that was not a bad situation. Radiant's still in the lead, 5-3. Still anyone's game. Techie's buying some wards here. Looks like warded up top. Interesting spot. Notice how it's going to be a bit more difficult on Dota 1 to ward in some areas, such as right there, for example. There goes Lanaya, pretty low. That's his teammate, though. Techie's placing a mine, trying to get her. Will it work? No! Oh wait. Never mind, I think her refraction blocked it. So it did do the explode damage on her, but the refraction saved her. So, good use of the abilities. Techie's just not being able to get his kills that he needs. That's 3 missed kills now. Due to just the circumstances. Has an invisibility rune. Gonna maybe scout out. We'll see how that goes. Juggernaut now has treads. Ring of Health. Most likely gonna go for a Battle Fury. Vanguard is a bit more popular in Dota 1 compared to Dota 2, so could be seeing that. Jin has his Ring of the Basilisk. Still no treads or anything on him. Geomancer, looking pretty good with the items. Bara, let's check out your items. Urn, we've seen that for a while. He actually had that pretty quickly. See more of the Dyer's items. So there's a Bracer. Rizrak is going to be a bit more tankier now. And that's another thing you'll notice with Dota 1 and Dota 2. Not a lot of people do like the Wraith Band thing anymore in Dota 2, but it's still very popular in Dota 1, so the playstyles are nice. Sometimes you see some really weird playstyles, like, you know, Crystal Maidens going, like, push power and stuff like that. So Lanaya taking down that tower pretty good. She could actually pop Refraction right now and just go straight for it, but she's gonna mow these creeps first. That's gonna be easy peasy. Last hits and denies are going pretty good so far. A lot of kills and deaths at bottom here. So, if I just check that out, there's a teleport by Pink. Rizrak's here. Here's another. These 3 are gonna actually have the back away. It's not in their favor. Techie's is too low in mana. Barathum, like Geomancer's good. Barrow's okay. It's just mostly Techie, so it's kind of doing like a 2v whatever, and there he's going to spot out Lanaya and Rizrak, and he's going to want to get out of there quickly. Barathum, however, not taking the smartest way. Techie sticking around, probably not a great idea, might cost him his life. No, it won't. They're going to chase after Meepo, that misses with the ult. He should be good. Yeah, he's going to go in the south, he's okay, but they're going to need some backup at bot. So here comes Huskar with the Ogreax. Looks like going for a fast Sange. Interesting, you don't really see that on Huskar. You see it later on, you could in Dota 2, but there you go. He's gonna have to explode. There he does. He does explode, however, really doesn't benefit them in any way. So the Radiant takes a big beating here. Now the Tire's in the lead, just by 1 kill, if we were to go that way. There's the Perseverance, so Juggernaut is definitely going for that Butterfly. I mean Battle Fury, sorry. Although that's not a bad item on him either. So there's the charge by Barra. There goes Jin. He's going right in there. Uses his lasso. There goes I don't even remember what that ability's called, but actually, they didn't do that much damage. Techie's with the bomb in there. He's going to try and chase Lanaya. Barra get him really low. He's going to have to keep backing out. Lanaya really trying her best to get him. Does have that poor man's shield. So there we go. Barra turns around. Probably not the smartest move. And actually, this is not good. Oh my goodness. Shin is down. There goes Techie's too. Triple kill by Lanaya. Or Templar Assassin. Here comes Huskar. Will he be able to pick them off? He's going to get Rizrak. No doubt about it, but can he get Oroth or someone? He is going for Oroth. And yes, he does get Oroth, but he falls too. So, oh my goodness. Templar Assassin just getting really buff all of a sudden. Her farm is pretty good. But the items aren't really showing. Like, no Blink Dagger or anything like that. Again, I can't stress it enough, but Dota 1... What the? Okay, never mind. Going for Scepter, it looks like. That is really interesting. I guess he feels he doesn't need Battle Fury for at the moment. So he's just gonna go into Scepter and then possibly Battle Fury later if his farm is diminishing. Check up at here at top. So Nakes is farming. He does have the armlet already. That's pretty good. However, he does want to get that treads as soon as possible. Might even go Mask Madness. That's a popular Dota 1 build with Nakes. The Basher Mom. Techie's placing some bombs. Still doing pretty good with the support, keeping up those boards. There's an invisibility rune at bot. Someone can maybe take advantage of that. Jin now with the Arc Boots. And the Basilisk is just going to really help him spam those abilities. And Huskar now has his Sange. Nake's going in the lane to do some farm. Barathum farming. Not a whole lot going on at the moment. We do have Oroth and Timbersaw in mid. With the Orb of Venom on Oroth and Shadow Amulet. So he's going to be going Shadow Blade. Interesting item. I think that's going to be good. They're pretty offensive at the moment, so we'll see how that goes. There goes Oroth and Timbersaw. Nice AoE by Timbersaw. Huskar is actually going to fall here. Maybe even Meepo. Ooh, this is close. Oroth is doing a good job at staying alive, and oh my goodness, Timbersaw with the save on the ult. That was amazing. The Chakram was just great there. Techies actually doesn't have a whole lot of items. His support isn't that intense. So maybe we could see some more, either more support items, like some more wards and stuff like that, or possibly some more actual items. Looks like he was just going to try and get Oroth, who was lower back here, but I guess rejuvenated quite quickly. Oroth is going to try and get him. Needs to watch out in case that there's possible mines. But he's going to heal up. Obviously seeing Baratham coming here. So Spirit Breaker does have that DD. Does he have the ult? Yes, he does. Pulls him back. There goes Techies with the mine, and the mine actually gets him. So, I mean, they got the kill, which is alright, but probably would have been better if Baratham got it. I guess Techies just wanted to use that mine so that they quickly got the kill and got out of there before backup came. But really, there was no backup. It was just Rizrak. So I guess that was not the best scenario. Baratham could have got that kill, and it just, you know, it's always good to get carries kills. But the push back into the mine was pretty cool. So Meepo's going to be farming. Now has his Vlad, so we're going to be seeing a lot of that out of him. Not sure what Huskar's going at the moment. I'd be surprised if he goes like an SMY. He might just have the, like he might go Halberd or something like that. Good use of his salve, just in time. Techie's still placing some regular mines. Jhin. Ring of Health. Will we see a Battle Fury of him? I think it's a bit too late for a Vanguard, honestly. So, ooh! Oh, those Burning Spears? Yes, they do kill him. Sorry about that little bump there. Huskar's gonna live. Jhin's gonna live. Good use of the... Ooh, I don't know if this is a good spot for Techies. He kind of overextended there. He's getting body blocked. That huge range is just... He's gonna have to suicide. No, couldn't use it in time. Might have been on cooldown. Either way, they're going to start fighting, so they're going for Oroth. He's going to fall. They should be able to get this tower easy peasy, so... There is no backup here. I think they realize they can't save it. So, Juggernaut's going to farm. Templar Assassin with the Shadow Blade now, so... Again, another interesting item. I mean, she already goes in Viz. Dude, Meepo, yeah, you were kind of staying back. And Huskar, no heal, so... Oh, I think he just activated it, but... Not gonna help them out. Look at Templar Assassin's damage output. It's just crazy. So, they're in some big trouble. The Radiant. They're starting to fall behind. They're gonna have to. I don't know how they're. Maybe some team. Like they're kind of sticking together a bit too much, which, in most scenarios, that's the good, like the best thing to do. But possibly a split push of somehow could help. So Baratham's gonna charge. He's going for Juggernaut. I don't know if he should do this. Especially now that Spin's activated. I don't think Juggernaut had the vision there, but Bear's gonna still go after him. He's gonna use his ult. There goes the ult. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! I'm pretty sure Bear just used ult, and Juggernaut countered it with his own ult. So he's just gonna heal up. This is not good for Bear. Let's check out the score here. Yeah, he's really falling behind. Still 0 kills on him. He's gonna have to try and figure out a way to catch up somehow. He has been farming a bit. Maybe just focus a bit more on that farm. Up here at top, we have an illusion of Jhin. Lanai and them might take the bait. They should know this is an illusion. Yeah, they know. I think she still just wanted to kill it anyways. They're gonna be walking this way. There's a lot of mines. They gotta be careful. And Techies has wards, so he knows they're here. Not like they're like detonating mines, but still. Gonna be placing some mines to kill creeps. And this might turn out for a good engagement for the Radiant. This may be what they need. But he's gonna use Windwalk so they do not see him. Oh my goodness. 2 Perseverances on Timbersaw. So there we go. Nice lasso right there. So are they gonna be able to catch them? Not quite sure, but all the Radiant's here, and there is... Oh, Bara taking those risky charges again. He's gonna have to use his ult. There goes the ult. But that heal, look at the heal. It's shredding them completely. Techie's placing a mine up here. There is a team fight going on. Lanaya. Oh, Huskar getting too low. He does die, unfortunately. But Lanaya does, too. I don't think the Dire should persist on this, though. Bear's just taking really risky charges, and he needs to be really cautious with those. So there's Windwalk, but thanks to these wards, they're going to be able to see him. So Techie's is going to attack. Actually, Techie's getting pretty low. He's going to have to watch out. This is getting pretty intense. Up here, Nakes. Oh my goodness, just goes right through him and destroys Nakes. Orath is still alive, though, but Techie's is going to try and do his best to help out. Meepo and Jin have great damage output, so... 4 Scourge down for 1 Sentinel. Good trade. For the Sentinel, so that was a bit of a comeback. 19-21, still anyone's game. All the tier 1 towers are gone for the Sentinel. There is still 2 for the Scourge. Sentinel and Scourge. I haven't said that in forever. It's always been Radiant. Like I did when I first started Dota 1 cast, but then, you know, I got used to the Radiant and Dire, so this is nice. This is nice to say. Juggernaut doing a lot of farm. You know, he's not going for Battle Fury, though. He still wants that Scepter. Techie still not too many items, but he's definitely focusing a bit more harder on support. Gonna be pushing this tower. Not sure which way he's going. I guess he has vision thanks to this ward right here. He has vision of Juggernaut. Probably was gonna try and get a suicide, but Juggernaut's gonna have no problem escaping that. Techie's now needs to be a bit cautious of the nearby opponents. Gonna place a mine. Does have vision of the snakes, so he should be fine. Lanai, oh my goodness. It's like double of everything. Double poor man's shield, double bracers. I don't think Rizrak has double bracers. No, he has double perseverances. But this is nice to see. So we have 2 Shadow Walks on the opponent's team, so Dust and Sentries are going to be pretty important for the Radiant. Opponents of the Radiants. Ogre Blade of Clarity, he's going Scepter. Holy shoot. I'm loving these builds, but you're just... they're crazy. So Huskar's in big trouble. Gonna have to pop a salve or something. So he's gonna try and kill Oroth in time. Not gonna happen with Oroth's regen. And Rizrak and them were here to back them up. But here's Meepo. Here's actually most of the Radiants here. Even Barrett, well, Baratham's just staying back, probably waiting for a charge. Orath in big trouble. He's not in the right place at the right time. Lanai is here to help out, but Orath is going to be taken down. Techie's getting pretty low. He's just going to suicide. Nice lasso by Jin. There goes Lanaya. This is Juggernaut using his ult. Getting Jin pretty low, but I don't know. Jin gets healed by the mech of Meepo. And they haven't killed that ward, but looks like they're going to slaughter the Scourge. Sentinel, big comebacks here. 2 for 4. Take that any day. And they actually might even just get this Rizrak up here too. So there's a nice lasso. He's not going anywhere. And I don't think he even hit a tree anyway. So Meepo getting pretty big. Big plays. So the Radiants actually caught up. They are now in the lead. Even in towers, they have the top tier 2 and the bottom. I mean the top tier 1 and the middle tier 1. So. Techie's Boots of Travel. Look at all the support items he's got. He knows that he needs the dust for the 2 invises. Smoke of Deceit too, if they ever do like some sort of smoke egg. Boots of Travel, interesting. Maybe Force Staff would have been a better item. Just to help push people into your mines. Because 1 gem and then things are going to be difficult. Phase Boots on Nakes. So not going for that attack speed, rather just straight out damage output. Straight up damage output. Meepo, I'm trying to see your items. I don't even know what's the real one. There's too many Meepos. Okay, so mid tower getting pretty low. Juggernaut gonna use the spin just to keep these creeps back. Techie's placing some remote mines now. Even though remote mines are weaker than landmines to start, like a level 4 landmine is better than a level 1 remote mine. You know, level 2-ish in a way, but it's still good to get these out. Just because of the utility use that you can use them anytime. Actually, Techie's is in big trouble. He has a his suicide's on cooldown, so he's just got to run away from this. I don't think he can. There goes Oroth. Yeah, shoots him. He's out of here. Meepo coming in here, but Meepo's all by himself. He is in a bad spot at a bad time, and yeah, he's gonna fall. Looks like the Radiant. Oh wait, he has Aegis, so he could pop up. His teammates should be here coming to help out, but looks like that's not the case. Mechanism not Yeah, there goes the mech. There goes Huskar. He's going in. So Oroth is using his regen. Getting pretty low. Falls. Juggernaut using his ult. Manages to pick off Jin. Huskar. Meepo. They all fall. Techies is already dead. Bara. Not at the scene in time. So what happened wrong there for the Radiant was, you know, it's just the one at a time chain reaction. You know, one goes in, dies. Someone else tries to go in and save them, but they don't make up their mind to go right away. And, yeah, that just happened, so. Unfortunate for that. Excuse my phone. I don't know who is calling, and hopefully they finish up. Anyways. So mid's being pushed. Next, Stygian. Mithril, so he's going to be going for Stygian or Desolator. Unless it's a BKB, but he's already got a BKB. It's highly unlikely to see that in this game. Like, he's going straight damage output. He's not worrying about attack speed and that. Techie's in a bad situation. Yeah, so he's going to fall. There goes. Tree falls. Not the hero tree, the tree tower. And, wow. Again, another turnaround. This game's going back and forwards like crazy. Mask of Death, interesting. Probably going to go for a Dominator on Aura. So again, support hero, but, you know, damage output. I kind of think of him somewhat like Tinker. Anyways, down here in mid, Huskar trying to keep this situation at hand, but couldn't. Juggernaut does fall by that tower. However, Jin will fall here most likely. Yes, he will. So, still have 3 of the Dire here. Geo's going to come in. Actually, Nyx is pretty low. If he can land some nets. There we go. There's a beautiful net. She is not getting away whatsoever. Going to be going for Rizbrak. Probably not the smartest target, even though the Nyx is farther away. Oh my goodness, nice net. Might be able to kill him in time. Look at that slow stack. Yeah, he has no chance. Never mind. I take that back. Going for Rizbrak was the right idea. However, Nyx is low again. He has vision. Barra could, like... You'd have to be pretty dang skilled to see this, but the vision, you know, could have possibly charged to get him. But Nyx is going to get away at low HP. So, as I was mentioning with the back and forwards aspect, this was just absolutely crazy. How the game's just going, you know, it kind of looked like that the Radiant was in the lead, but at the beginning, but then the Dire kind of, you know, snuffed that out. We're still in the mid game, so... No, it's not just been like Radiant ahead early game, Dire mid game, whatever late game. It's been like, you know, like Dire and Radiant have been ahead like 3 times in the early game, and like entering now in the mid game, like gonna probably be the same that way. So actually they managed to push this base, so this is pretty deadly. So Geo's gonna actually be slowed though, so he's gonna have to watch out. There goes Nyx doing a lot of... Look at that damage output. He doesn't need to worry about the attack speed. So long as he can just kill one, he's good, and there he goes. So there's the Desolator. All complete. Huskar's almost got a Scepter. Now he has a Scepter. There's the Battle Fury on Jin. I'm actually seeing a lot of that on Ember Spirit. A bit on Earth, but Ember Spirit is a pretty popular item, so... Even though he's not really a farm hero, if you think about it. He's all over the place with his ult. So it's kind of interesting. So Timbersaw doing some nice farm here. With his Lincolns. Also has the Perseverance. Probably gonna... That's why he did it. That's why he got 2 Perseverances. Lincolns and then Bloodstone. Or something like that. So Huskar's got a lot of kills. Mask of Madness on Barra, so he's got a... This is a pretty good build. Just those 3 items right there. That's good for stability. Huskar trying to kill Rizrak, but he's got to watch out because Nyx is here too. And Rizrak could easily do that to get away from the fight. Yeah, he's done. He's out of there by Nyx. Nyx is like... He's ready. He's in this now. Juggernaut with his Scepter. Looks like going... What? Oblivion Staff. This is so confusing. Check down here. Techies. Probably is gonna need to go that 4-staff soon, because the minute, like, it's starting to, like, mid-game, late game, you're gonna see a lot of gems to counter Techies. It's not like Techies is a problem at the moment, but anything you could do to knock him out of the game with ease is great. So he's gonna need that 4-staff to push them into his mines and stuff. if they're able to have vision of them. Let's check out Templar Assassin, because she's doing really well. Looks like she's going to be going for... I don't know, there's the Yasha. I don't want to say Desolator, because Nake's already has one, so she might be going for a BKB. That could be possible. Barra needs to watch out, because they're in this wood. Speaking about watching out, Techies, you need to watch out. She's used her Windwalk, so Techies... Oh my goodness, Suicide, there we go. And Barra, unfortunately, because the Suicide knocks down all the trees, gives vision to Barathum. This is not good. Did not totally pan out whatsoever for the Radiant. So, nice ambush. They did have wards, but not in the greatest spot. This ward's an early game ward, so if this was probably here, although he just placed this at the time they were in here, but if this was here a bit earlier, might have been able to avoid that. He's going to go back. Looks like they're all mid. So... Again, turns around. It's now back to the Dire. I mean, the Radiant pushed mid. It didn't quite work out for them, but, you know, the Dire is back in the lead in this. This game's so back and forwards. Check out Meepo's item. Mech, Vlad, Scepter. So he's got another little dude. And looks like, Ultimate Orb. Could be, you know, Scotty or something like that. So there goes Huskar. Nice ambush from the behind. It's unfortunately, Geo's going to die here, but look at the regen by Oroth. I mean, he can't attack or anything like Huskar can with his regen, but it just... If you got teammates around, that just totally counteracts. It's like the perfect counter for Huskar, so... Gonna be going for these racks. There's really not a whole lot they could do to stop it. Barathum and Jhin are the only ones here. Not sure if Jin's AFK or something like that. There's a Javelin, so he's most likely gonna be going for... Hard to say. It could be a Basher. It could be like, you know, MKB or something like that. So Jin's just chilling. Barra's chilling back. And the thing about the fountain in this game is you could stand right about here, maybe a bit more back like that, and you know if you're like Sniper, you could hit people way over here. It's crazy. You're not as safe in your fountain. You are in a way if you cut through trees, especially with the Dire. Look at all these trees you could cut back into. You have a lot more room on the Dire than the Radiant. But yeah, like, still. Focusing on the fights here. Orath, actually in big trouble, does fall to Meepo, so Meepo's Meeple. There's the gem, so Orath did have a gem. Not sure if that was really countering Techies. Techies' presence has been a bit, lacking now in this game, and it's only mid-game, so he... Look, Lothar is interesting. I guess... No, he knew about the gem, but I guess, now that the gem's gone, that should... be effective when it comes to suiciding and stuff. So he decides to go for the Basher instead of the MKB. Resurrect doing a bit of farm. Yeah, getting close to that Bloodstone or Scotty or whatever. Whatever he wants to go. I mean, Huskar was the buff person for the Radiant. Then it became Meepo. For the Dire, it was Lanaya. It's starting to look like Nakes now and a bit of Juggernaut. Techie's doing his best to try and keep this together, placing wards because of the lost vision. But really should still get that Force Staff. That could still be helpful. So Barra's gone. So he pretty much fed anyways, so it's not the greatest scenario for him. Anyways. Huskar. Looks like now going for S and Y. So I guess that's a popular thing in Dota 1 too. Never really remembered that, but you kind of go for an item, but then you split it up and go for another one. So you know, looks like you're going for Sanji and Yasha, but you go a different item in between and then you finish it later. Same with Juggernaut. Refresher. Okay, he didn't even go frickin' Battle Fury. Totally counteracts everything I said. But with Juggernaut, you know, goes for the Pursuance, then the Scepter, and then could have been a Battle Fury. Instead goes Refresher later, so really interesting builds here. Kind of like a support Juggernaut in a way with his ult. You know, could see a Basher out of him, some more damage output just from his attacks. They're gonna go for Raj. Jin's gonna steal. Probably shouldn't... Like, Jhin should just try and steal it. That's really all he should do. But that's not gonna happen. Lanaya's gonna get it, because they're all around. You know, there's Nags. Templar Assassin. She did go Death Slater. Also has the Aegis now, so she's a bit more buff than normal. This is kind of interesting because it was really back and forth, and then you kind of saw the Dire was getting a bit ahead, but all of a sudden now the Dire's like really ahead. Like they have full map control, and you know the KDR is pretty close. This shows that KDR doesn't mean anything. Oh my goodness, that could have backfired for Meepo. He has to watch out because Nakes is in her. So Huskar's gonna leap in. Here comes backup, so now she's gonna go. She's actually not gonna get close, so Nakes is gonna have to pop out soon. There he goes, he's gonna pop out. That Meepo's getting pretty low. Oh my goodness, he's down. Jin, get out of there. Jin also has Lincoln, so there's that kind of support-ish item. Not really support-ish, but you know, possible-ish item, stuff like that. Techie's just doing his best to keep the base alive the whole time, setting up some mines. Unfortunately, you know, this is a good spot because they're most likely going to want to kill this. This lane's kind of done, so I doubt they would push this unless the game was really close. Like, both teams were really close at beating each other. So, most likely, if your techies in this situation, you want to place them in the lane that has the current tower or has racks. If a lane's dead, don't place them in there. But he just wants to do his best to keep the base alive. Now going for staff. Probably a bit too late. It's probably why techies KDR and everything has been affected. Not more of a defensive techies and a support techies with all the wards and stuff rather than an offensive techies, which could be very beneficial. Even Blink Dagger and stuff like that on techies, really good item. Bloodstone, there we go. On which the other Perseverance was used. He's got 8 charges on that, so it's pretty fresh. Lanaya dies, but does have the Aegis. Huskar dies. They're not going to go mid. They're going to rotate bot. And Techies needs to be very careful while defending, because he only has 1 mine up here. He knows he needs to get more. Some stasis traps are being placed. They're low in level. Prioritize the suicide. Which actually didn't pan out too well for him. So maybe if he went stasis trap, might have helped out a bit better. Juggernaut going to be buying some items here. But yeah, so he's going for Butterfly now. There's the stun by the stasis trap. Look at that stun. It's one of the best stuns in the game. And look at this. It was even Meepo wasn't even here, but had time to set up his net. However, Nakes is gonna rock Meepo after. Jin actually getting bashed to crud, but he's gonna escape with his ult. Techie's getting pretty close to set. Force staff. There you go. Lassos. Barra. That's an AFK Barra with no items. Low level. Dies. Unfortunately, the stasis trap didn't activate in time. Ooh, Nakes. Yowzas. Just looking pretty threatening. Working on that heart. Goes inside of Rizrak. There goes Huskar. He's going to try and do his best. He has the SMY, but just gets rocked. There was just... Huskar isn't a tank anymore without tank items. Even though he has the salve and everything, his damage output isn't the right kind to help his team. But Jin is looking very powerful, even though they're in a losing situation. Battle Fury, Lincolns. There's the Maelstrom. Arc Boots, he's looking pretty nice. And he didn't really have too much presence in the team kills. Kind of went more farm and it worked out, so... Especially in a defensive situation where you're not quite as offensive with him. So this lane's gone. Top lane still fine. Bottom lane still fine. They're actually just kind of chilling around the fountain. Uses that lock. Oh, look at that range. That's just crazy. Barra's so low. He's gonna try and kill him. Oh, he needs to watch out. Oh, there's the regen. Good regen. Jin's not even gonna contest that, but that was so close. That main's going down. This is GG. Okay. Good game. Just gonna pause it. I think I paused it. I hope I did. So yeah, great game. And I hope you all liked it. Sorry about the chat thingy, and you might have heard some noises from my environment that I'm casting in. So other than that, I enjoyed it. You know, fun game. Yes, I was playing in this game and did lose, but still thought it was enjoyable while playing it, and yeah, casting it. So thanks for watching. See you all next time.